What's up, everyone? You know who I am, Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw. Yeah, wanted dead or alive. And we're going in Doctor Strange, The Oath, number 4 or 5. And Doctor Strange is coming up against a creature that's straight out of an H.P. Lovecraft novel. But Strange is used to dealing with this as something in his sandbox. After dealing with a C-lister, it's a refreshing surprise. So let's get into this, shall we? As a Strange, Night Nurse, and Wong are kind of looking at her building being decimated by this creature, Strange kind of realizes that it's up to him to take it out. But Wong is sick from cancer, and this is basically what's going on. He got the cure. He got it stolen from him from some C-lister who kind of took it from him and is being kind of manipulated by someone who's been taught by the Ancient One, but Strange doesn't know who. But apparently he has enough juice to swing this. So Strange goes out by himself, and even though he told Wong to get Night Nurse to safety, Wong swore an oath to protect his master. In a way, this is what it's all about, an oath between two men. But Strange flies up, ready, and welcomes this creature to New York with a big blast. It just ricochets right off of him. And Strange is kind of wondering what exactly he needs to do. This creature is from another dimension, so it's a lot more durable and a lot more resistant to magic. As you can see, it takes his cloak also with the eye. And this eye, just so you know, isn't an infinity gem. It's never been an infinity gem in Marvel, except in the movies. So, just saying. It took the eye of Agamotto and absorbed it into the creature, along with his levitation cloak. This is bad. This is very bad. This is one of the main sources of Strange's power, and as Wong comes up trying to help him, he gets abducted. And of course, Night Nurse, being Night Nurse, decides to give the creature a stern lecture on burning down her house and destroying her property, and she gets picked up too, as Doctor Strange sighs and says, "This is the whole reason I will not join the Avengers." And you can understand that people get kidnapped left and right in the Avengers, and someone else has to go and save them. But anyways, Doctor Strange, dealing with his mild headache, decides to pull out his one weapon, the one thing he has left, Hitler's pistol. Yes, that he got it from that C-lister Shades. And he pulls it out ready. Now, Strange is a mystic. He has a lot of magical power, but his hands are still weak. Remember that surgery destroyed him. It destroyed his hands as a surgeon. He could barely lift certain things. So holding this gun, he actually has to take careful aim as he holds his hand together, steadying it, but still shaking. He fires the gun, and the bullet fires, and bang, the creature is dead, destroyed. You gotta admit, Hitler's pistol is pretty strong. Doctor Strange, of course, sends it to another dimension, saying that it was so uncivilized and never again. But of course, he kept it just for an emergency. That's how Strange rolls. But anyways, they kind of, Night Nurse and Strange has this moment right here, little eye stare. And Strange realizes that he's going to have to go to this person. Enough is enough. And it's time to find out who's really pulling the strings, who this student of the Ancient One is. But Nicodemus is ready for him. He does have a few tricks up his sleeve. And he lets loose a magic spell that imprisons them, sort of. It kind of captures them in a force field, like a circle of protection. What can I say? It's magic. Magic's magic. But Doctor Strange is caught in this web, and he kind of reveals who he is. He's the guy that did Strange's surgery, which didn't give him back the gift of his hands and sent Strange on that path. And he was kind of messed up. He's always tried to heal people, but I guess it's always gone wrong. He tried to heal this old man that he talked to in the first issue. It was just going horribly wrong. He was drinking, and he got obsessed with finding Strange, with healing him. So he went down the same path that he did, the same exact path, and he found something deep in the mountains. He finally found the Ancient One, and his quest was the opposite of Strange's. Although misguided, the Ancient One decides to teach him, for he has power. for he is in touch with a mystic, and he takes him as one of his own. And Strange actually never knew that there was other students, besides him and a couple other people that were with him at the time, but he didn't know that he took students continuously. And it kind of makes sense, because why hedge your bets on one student, one sorcerer supreme, especially with all the attacks, the creatures and other things that come from here and there? So it's better to have more than one student. But anyways, he got tired of his tutelage and left. And he heals this one person in India, and he becomes a hero, and he figures that he can heal anything, anyone. And in his hubris, he decides to go back to the old man and tries to heal him. But something goes wrong. Maybe it's the old man's karma. Maybe it's his, a combination of both. But he ends up exploding right in front of his face. Now, I guess they kind of make a deal with the authorities that he never uses his magic again, to heal people, and they'll kind of cover it up. He starts working for this pharmaceutical company, and it's always good to have a mystic that can predict the future or see things. So it was very profitable for them to keep it quiet. And Strange has pretty much declared that this is all that he needs to hear, while Vaughn falls in the background. And he just starts laying the ass kicking down on this guy. He grabs him by the neck and holds him up. And, this is where the bad guy kind of reveals, that they're not as different from each other as Strange thinks. And it is kind of interesting that the Ancient One did teach him. But Strange kind of realizes that, but at the last minute, Nicodemus does get a shot off. It doesn't really affect Strange so much, it just pushes him away. But as he recoups and gets up and gets ready for round 2, something terrible has happened. Night Nurse calls out to Dr. Strange, for Vaughn is dead. Yes, Vaughn has fallen in Night Nurse's arms. Will Dr. Strange be able to do anything? Will the potion still heal him? Or will it be taken by this pharmaceutical company? Well, we'll find out the next time, won't we? And I will catch you on the flip side.